You are wanted for deception and lying and trying to get an innocent man arrested and deported. So Billy Wibisono, we will not stop now until you are arrested and deported back to your motherland, because men like you are not welcome in the UK. Criminals, Indonesian criminals like Billy Wibisono. Billy Wibisono, 3rd Secretary of the Indonesian Embassy in London. Representatives of the criminal, murderous regime. Billy Wibisono, murderer. Shame on you, Indonesia. The Indonesian government are occupying West Papua. Shame on all Indonesians who remain silent while human beings are being murdered in their name, in the name of blood and oil. That's the only reason Indonesia is occupying West Papua, because they want to take the resources. They're raping women and children every day. This is what's happening in West Papua. And British taxpayers' money is being used to fund it. British people can take a small action by boycotting Indonesia. It's a dangerous country where they murder people. And if you go on holiday there, you're contributing to the genocide that the Indonesian military are committing in West Papua.
So through your lies, your trumped-up charges against a great man, a great fighter for freedom, Benny Wanda, great fighter for the independence of his people, people of West Papua, people, this country you've been occupying for 50 years, the people who you've been committing a genocide against for 50 years. People of West Papua, you have absolutely no way. You have only might. You can only defend your position through military force. People of West Papua will triumph. They will prevail because they have right on their side. Boys never prosper, they always fail. People of West Papua will defeat you eventually. Out of West Papua now! Indonesia, get out of West Papua! Indonesia, get out of West Papua! No! Indonesia, get out of West Papua! No! Indonesia, end your murder, rape, torture, genocide of the people of West Papua now!
People get put in prison for 15 years by the Indonesian criminal regime. 15 years in prison for raising a flag. The Indonesian regime is a criminal government committing mass murder and rape and torture in West Papua. So once again we urge citizens of the world to boycott Indonesia. Do not go on holiday to Bali, because when you go to Indonesia, you are funding a genocide where over 500,000 people have been killed so far. Representative of murderous regime in West Papua. They murder West Papua people for 50 years, 500,000 people killed. And is now being exposed all around the world. There is now West Papua groups in Los Angeles, in Toronto, New York, Amsterdam, all around the world, in Europe and America, in Australia, Vanuatu, Papua New Guinea, Fiji, Solomon Islands, all around the world now, Indonesia, there is people from West Papua. You tried to stop them leaving, don't you? But they leave anyway. And they tell the world what you've been doing. Indonesian state. Shame on the Indonesians. Shame! 500,000 dead. And they continue to bomb and murder and torture and rape women and children every day. That's the reality of life in Indonesia. 500,000 people killed in occupied West Papua. Thousands of lives destroyed, women and children raped. To feed the greed of the Indonesian criminal regime, which is illegally occupying West Papua and continues to pillage the resources and murder the women and children and men and the elderly.
Talk! You only know guns and bullets! Why you not talk? Why you not make conversation with people from Papua? Because they are different colour? Because they'll sit on the gold mine? You want the gold from under the land? Indonesia, why will you not talk to the people of Papua? Why you just want to occupy the land? We all know Indonesia. We all know why. And the world is starting to find out, Indonesia, what you have done for 50